This is Eye on New York for Sunday, February 19th, 2012.
We turn now to an art show that's raising awareness and funding for a good cause. The Make Believe Art exhibition in Midtown Manhattan right now features works by several artists from the organization Services for the Underserved, or SUS. With us this morning is the organization's Director of Mental Health, Marie Sabatino. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Nice to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Services for the Underserved has been around for a couple of decades.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is.
Well, it's a multi-service organization, and we provide support services to everyone from people living with mental illness, people with developmental disabilities, HIV or AIDS, as well as veterans.
And when you say support services, you mean housing, employment? Be a little more specific.
Yeah, we provide supported housing. There are opportunities for getting employment. There are educational training programs, particularly for peers, people who have been there in the mental health system who want to give back and work in the profession. And we've just recently launched a visionary arts program called the Visionary Arts Project, which is very, very new, but we're really excited about it. And a number of our artists within SUS have participated in this weekly art studio workshop that takes place in Brooklyn at one of our programs at Services for the Underserved.
Let's see some of the art and talk about some of the people who are taking part. First of all, we have Alfred Samba's work.
Yes, this is actually an interesting selection because this one is called Valentine's Day. Alfred has been with us for a couple of years and, you know, has been doing quite well for himself. I've been most impressed with Alfred. I've never seen the level of, you know, prolific activity as I have with Alfred. When I first went to his art apartment, he had literally hundreds and hundreds of pieces of artwork. So, you know, people really find a sense of purpose and, you know, sort of a reason for being, I mean, as he puts it.
You see a change in him.
Absolutely. The level of dedication, I mean, his face glows in talking about every single piece.
Nice. These are very colorful, very vivid. And is a professional artist working with the people who are part of the Visionary Arts Project, or you're doing it, or how does it work?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked, because we don't have a formal art instructor right now, but we could really benefit from having one, and, you know, are looking for additional resources toward that end. We don't have a formal studio or art gallery ourselves, but that's another area we're hoping to expand in the future. Right now we're showing at Fountain Gallery on the west side in Manhattan, and a number of our artists were selected for a group exhibit, as you mentioned, called Make Believe, and that's on view until March 7th.
Nice. And Stephen Wilkes, we have his work as well. This is some of the other, these are, would you call them, not a collage like Alfred's,
these are mixed media on poster board. He uses everything from marker to crayon to paint, and he's very inspired by philosophical quotes and educators, and it's really important for a lot of our guys to be able to give back, and there's certainly a healing element with, you know, giving back to others and helping others.
And Aubrey, we have also some of Aubrey's work as well, Aubrey Hedge.
Yeah, Aubrey recently completed a Twin Towers piece for the 10th anniversary of 9/11, and he actually worked for Bloomberg offices at the time. It was a very thriving period in his life, and he got sick shortly after the towers came down and that tragedy happened. So it was definitely, you know, a moment in his life that was very fulfilling, and he wanted to sort of recapture that feeling 10 years later.
Oh, and when you speak about Services for the Underserved and this Visionary Art Project, and we're seeing the work that your clients have done, just your own personal passion and pride for this and why it's so important to get funding, and also people can see the art, buy the art, and the money is shared between the artist and the program?
Yes, from the sales of the exhibit. Part of it will help us continue to expand what we're doing in the arts, but it's also a way for people to become more independent and to start making their own income through the arts. So it's sort of a new avenue for them to explore that opportunity of giving back to the community, feeling, you know, a part of society like we all want to do. So this has been great for multiple reasons.
And just in finding out how the artists feel about seeing their work on the wall of the gallery, tell me their responses.
Yeah, they all came to the art opening, the reception that we had a few weeks ago, and got their pictures taken, and they literally just came out of themselves, you know, with joy and excitement, and, you know, just to see their work hanging on the walls and making income. You know, Alfred sold a piece on his first night of the opening, and just the look on his face, there's really nothing that, you know, surpasses that.
That's really great. Well, Marie, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Marie Sabatino, Services for the Underserved. And if you would like to check out the Make Believe Art exhibit, it runs through March 7th at the Fountain Gallery at 702 9th Avenue. That's at 48th Street. And for more information, go to our website, cbsnewyork.com.